Yeah, I remember it. It's because otherwise, if you missed yesterday, you would get a recording today. However, because we had technical difficulties, I owe you owed another one anyway. I have my own personal Zoom, but it decides it doesn't want to work. So I'm using my work Zoom, which is okay. Okay. Because when COVID hit, they told us first thing they said, use the Zoom, connect with your family, connect with your friends, all that good stuff.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, so welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, Let me give you the agenda. The first thing we're going to do is you guys are going, we're going to do a guided meditation. It's actually a form of hypnosis. So you'll go into a nice, deep, relaxed state and relax your subconscious mind. And you'll be fully aware so you can come out at any time. Um, so we did that. We'll do that first. And that's a way to help you also get accustomed to meditating on your own, because you'll see a lot of our assignments will be about you sitting quietly. And so you can get accustomed to that process. I'm just going to quickly relieve my beliefs in the format for teaching so we don't have any misunderstanding. You can have full transparency and we can look at your beliefs, see how they coincide, agree, disagree, etc. And I'll talk about what I asked for you. You can share with me what you expect from me, pre-work commitment, the tools needed, and then we'll go into this week's lesson, which Yvonne was like, what, how, what is this going on? What? So that was Yvonne Lee. I should say Yvonne Lee. She's in the room like, what, how? I don't know nothing about burning no ancestor money. What you talking about? So I'll go over all of those concepts. And then I'll give you the reminder on the challenge. You'll also, this one had today's challenge. So I'm not going to give you tomorrow's challenge until tomorrow morning when I give it to you. So before we get started, oh y'all, it was hilarious yesterday, right? Destiny, with me and my connection. So I was a bit frazzled, but we got it together. So this round, I would like to invite anyone who would just like to drop their voice in the room, kind of share with the room what made you decide to take on this journey, this challenge, and what you expect from it. If I could hear, from 1 to 2 people to share that.
I would like to share.
Okay.
The reason why I decided to take the Blissful Emerge Powerful course is because I wanted to really experience Patsy, because Patsy is just so awesome, and I just have been following you on social media and really been inspired by you a lot. So I just wanted to just be emerged with you.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll take that. And then Yvonne is I can tell you right now, she's the leader in go-getting. I'm sure Yvonne, if Yvonne might be multimillionaire by now.
No, no.
I know you could be on Clubhouse telling us the process. She's got more hustle than I have in my in all of me. In her big toe, she has my hustle. So she's very focused, beautiful family, and I've been working with her for. I started with. Ty is here. Yeah, Verizon. So it's good to have you here. I'm just seeing Ty is in here too. Ty, I have it on. Glad to see you, Ty. You raise your hand. Okay, thank you. You're gonna use the tools. Show me how to work this Zoom, girl. I think I'm gonna put you in as a co-host if it lets me. I don't know.
I'm doing double duty tonight. I'm gonna come in for the first few, and then I have to hop out. Everybody wants to schedule a Zoom tonight, so I wanted to come in.
Okay.
I wanted to come in and definitely participate to the hilt until I have to hop out. But this is going to be posted in the group.
The recording, yes, I'll put the recording in the group. Yes. Yep. So yes,
but I'm at your service until I have to hop out.
And just so you all know, Ty is a co-moderator when we do the clubhouse. So Saturday, y'all want some grown folks conversation. We're gonna be talking about sex as a healing ritual. I don't even know how Ty feels about it, but we'll find out when we talk.
My sacral chakra is ready.
Yeah, because you'll find when you emerge powerful, when you begin emerging more powerful, you'll find access to your power in so many unexpected places. So anybody else want to put their voice in the room, share with us, what made you take on this journey and what you kind of expect to happen?
I raised my hand to participate.
Oh, to do that. Yes. Come on, Ty. Come through.
So in addition to working with PJ, I am excited to learn how to ritualize my spiritual being. So I'm excited to not only learn a ritual, but build some consistency behind it. I do have an altar, but I decided I was going to start everything again, be an empty vessel, and allow the blissful living coach to fill me up and get this thing in order.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to also share this with you, that one thing you are going to learn from me is that your intuition and your guidance is better than anything I could ever give to you or share with you. So thank you for being open. And being open also means that when you hear something that, this is calling me to do this, or I'll do it this way, by all means, run with it. Yeah. Good job. Thank you, Ty.
Thank you.
All right. Anybody else? I think we have a couple of people who came back for a little more, get them reinforced. Okay. So again, I'm working with one screen. So what we're going to do now, guys, is I am going to do the guided meditation. And what I want you guys to do is get grounded. Start grounding yourself. Who can explain what I mean when I say get grounded?
Get into your center. And I like to say get rooted. Like I kind of put my feet on the floor and connect to earth and just get stabilize yourself.
Exactly. And that's exactly what I'm talking about in this situation. Get your feet on the floor if you can, sit with your back straight. And what you're doing is you are consciously being present, because guess what? You got some part over there figuring out what I'm gonna eat after this is over. You got another part thinking about, I got that Zoom class to go to. Another part thinking about, I wonder if it's gonna be exactly like it was last night. We are all over the place. Because that's one of our powers too, that we can be all over the place. So right now we're going to consciously bring it all in, get centered, and get grounded. And when get grounded, believe it or not, means really focusing on your being connected to the earth. So to enhance that, you can do some mudras. I'm not going to teach those. I don't have plans to teach those today or on the agenda, but it might come up. You can connect your fingers different ways and put your hands on your lap, plant your feet on the ground. If you, some people can sit cross-legged very comfortably and be rooted on the ground, or where you are. If you're on your bed, just consciously think being connected to the earth. So while I'm pulling up the music, I want you to also focus on your solar plexus. You're right at your belly. And start taking in some deep breaths, feeling your belly rise. Taking a nice deep breath through your nose and exhale, really exhale deeply on these cleansing breaths. Take a few of those and that'll help release other stuff and start bringing you more clearly into your being for right now. And I'm going to pull up some music for y'all. Okay. My computer is going to act very nicely. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm not using. Yeah, look how beautiful it's acting. Got it. Okay. Okay. So for right now, your hands on your belly. Take a couple of very deep breaths. Feel your belly rise. And exhale, feel your belly go in. This is conscious breathing. I know we have a couple of singers in here, and you probably know about this kind of breathing. Really filling your diaphragm. In deeply. Consciously breathing in deeply. Consciously exhale. In a moment, you can experience a deep hypnotic trance. For any reason or emergency, need to awaken, you can do so. With all your waking resources instantly available. Totally awake. But for now, sit back, relax, get comfortable. Okay, if you haven't already, just close your eyes. It is now time to feel growing comfort. You don't have to do anything else. Just simply pay attention to your breathing. And now, as you do, take a deep breath. Hold it for a moment. That's right. Just let go. And slowly release that breath. And relax. Again, deep breath in. Slowly release that breath. And just relax. When you relax with an out breath, your comfort only increases. That's right. You don't have to do anything at all. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. As you go into trance, noticing any pleasant sensations, processes, experiences. Go inside now. Because all you need to do is you just allow certain things to happen. To turn your attention inward and become aware of certain things occurring in your body in response to these words. And recognize and experience any reaction, then that body kind of color. Imagine breathing through your solar plexus. Now, imagine a color that makes you feel very calm and comfortable now. Allow a wave of that color of comfort to begin to spread from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. All of your muscles becoming softer. Letting go now as you notice any sounds you hear, any words that I say, anything and everything allows your good feelings to only increase, allows you to drift off. You are free to wander and wonder. As you relax even more deeply, you can know that the mind and body are one interconnected unit. And where the mind leads, the body follows. Where the body leads, the mind follows. You may hear the sound of my voice going with you. Only pleasant thoughts, pleasant images, perhaps one particularly relaxing memory drift through your mind as you fully enter this state. You don't have to open your eyes or talk. Let me do the talking for a while. Do you really think you are awake? You don't have to understand consciously your beliefs, your unconscious beliefs are all that Which part is most comfortable? deeper you go, the more wonderful you feel. And the more wonderful you feel, the deeper you go. Now, that's right. As we continue, you can hear my voice. And at other times, it might seem quiet or distant. And at other times, it doesn't matter if you can hear it at all, because you can allow a deeper part of you to hear all you need to hear. Here, here, and now. You know that you are the one who is in control as we make even more amazing changes. And you can process that while I'm quiet. Anyone can feel confident each day. And you can follow your own associated processes to these words. Like the word comfort and follow where it leads you. Now, your eyelid muscles can feel relaxed, and your eyes easily remain closed. As they do, you feel even more absorbed in the pleasant process. Each out breath helps melt as tension floats away to the distance like storm clouds melting. calm, confident, and relaxed, feeling very good. On one, gradually awakening after this session, you will feel an inner warm glow of confidence, a renewed optimism for peace. Two, realizing how much better you feel, all past tension gone, all unnecessary relaxation leaving your body, feeling more energized. Three, lighter and brighter. And when you wake up in a few moments, you'll feel very, very healthy, happier, and more centered than before. You'll be lively, feel fine, alert, full of energy and vitality. 4, normal feelings now returning to each and every muscle, more aware of your body and the room around you. You can forget to remember, but you can remember to forget. Feeling so good. 5, everything back to normal, normal waking, breathing, mind clear and very alert, feeling great and re-energized. And as soon as you are ready, open your eyes wide awake and alert on 5. Feel good?
Yes.
I'm trying to unmute you guys. I muted you, so you can unmute yourself. Hello, hello. How
Hello.
we feeling?
Hello.
How we feeling?
I feel good.
Anybody go under?
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Feeling great, feeling
Did
great.
anybody go under? Okay, somebody's got some stuff going on. Let's see. So you might want to mute your phone if you're not talking, because we're hearing a lot of background noise. Anybody care to share?
I need to do that more often, I feel like.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And guess what? You're at the right place at the right time, because I will give you plenty of opportunities to do that.
Great.
So I'm glad you enjoy it. That's a gift to self. This really is a beautiful thing to give to yourself, to just sit and relax. And you'll be, the more you do it, you'll find that like you don't need music, you won't need anybody else's words. You'll learn how to just go into that space, in that place. And which is one of the reasons why I want you guys to get in the habit of being in the same seat at the same time, the same place, because you can develop a place that you go to and immediately your body knows, oh, this is where I relax. You know, how folks have their favorite chair because it grounds them and it brings them to the present. So, yep. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. Anybody else want to share anything before we move right along? Okay, let me put my camera on so you guys can see me. Here I am somewhere. Hey, Adrian. So everything will be on recording. Okay, so I want to just share with you my beliefs and my teaching format so that we're clear, full transparency. Let's see. First of all, let me define what I see as religion. To me, religion is a dogma, it's a set of beliefs, usually dictated by someone else's experience. No judgment, not saying it's good or bad, but that's how I see it. It's more like a set of beliefs that you adhere to because it's religion. And spiritual, on the other hand, I see as something that sees the power in all religions, in nature, and first and foremost, it seeks to use the power within, which is what we are aiming to do. find out what we've got inside of us that we can utilize to have a more, to create the life we desire, embracing that power. I've got all kinds of things around that to become a conscious creator, and you'll get to a better understanding of what I mean by that, because we are always creating with our thoughts, but with this, as we emerge more powerful, we become more aware of principles that are the creative process. And it's my desire to share different philosophies, which will bring us more to the spiritual aspect. Ty mentioned rituals. I adore rituals, and that's one of the reasons I actually love Ifa. But even when you think about the traditional Christian practice, it's full of rituals, from baptism, from communion, because we're looking at nature elements to augment what's inside of us. So that's my plans on sharing. I was a Sunday school teacher. I was a Muslim. I'm a Course in Miracles student, a Science of Mind practitioner, and I'm also a priestess in the Ifa religion, traditional African religion, African traditional religion. So I do understand and know dogma, and I look for the power in all of that. Okay, I shared that part with you. Let's see. Okay, so my commitment to you is to be respectful of all religions and faith. Please check me immediately if you feel that I'm doing otherwise. Being transparent again, this is group coaching. So I'm going to ask you, unless your questions are truly personal, please post them in the group and we can support each other on this journey. Now, I understand that some people are real shy and, about saying certain things in a group. I'll give you a certain amount of time to experience that. And I may even challenge you, if you come to me behind the scenes, outside of the group page asking me something, I may challenge you to bring it to the group. Because part of embracing your power is recognizing I'm all good. Releasing that fear of judgment from yourself and from others. And sometimes we just have to be bold and take that step. So if you come, behind the scenes and ask me a question or bring something to me, don't be surprised if my first response is, why aren't you bringing this to the group? And the other thing I'm going to ask you is to honor this is proprietary information. It's my calling as well as my business. I know you're going to want to share this information. I know you can't help but share. You're going to be bubbling inside to share it with someone. No problem, please do. What I'm asking you is, when I give you a link to a recording, please don't share the recording. Tell them about your experience. Now, I do have on my website the Metaphysics 101, which is a pretty good, one-time course, little session, so they can get an idea of the metaphysical principles, and they can also get a sense of my teaching style to see if they personally want to experience it. So I do ask you that. Also, you can invite your friends to get on my mailing list for other opportunities, because I expect I'll be doing this often. Any questions on any of that? All right. So anybody want to fill in their blanks with their belief? Any beliefs you currently hold, you want to make sure you adhere to? There's no contradiction or anything like that. I know most of you follow me, so well, everybody in here, I think on now here follows me, so you guys pretty much know where I'm coming from, because I'm pretty transparent. But I just want to double check and put that out there. We good? Thumbs up? All right, okay. So this is what I ask of you. Come to play. When I say come to play, I mean be all in. And when I say come to play, I literally mean play. Because if I write another book, I've decided the name of the book will be Life is an Amusement Park. Come in to be all in and play. You can look at it as something you're playing with sports, or even a play on the playground. The challenges that I ask you to participate in, be all in. Like, you know what? I don't even know why the heck I'm doing this. She explained why we burning ancestor money. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm gonna do it. Unless you think it interferes with a belief that you hold. That's why I'm asking you about your beliefs. But other than that, you will not, even though I may explain concepts to you, you will not fully always understand them, but the energy is doing the work. So if you listen to the metaphysics, you understand the law of energy. So that's what we're enhancing, not only the power within, but the energy, the energetic force around us, we're manipulating to work to our advantage. And that's why you'll see that we're doing certain things. So I'm going to recommend this to you. This is my challenge. Get up a little earlier every day, because your day will be extended when you take on some of these challenges. Anybody do today's challenge? This is a test. Who did today's challenge? Adrian, unmute yourself.
I did.
You did.
Yeah, I saw it online. And I journaled it, and I thought nice and hard, and I didn't even have to think hard, like as soon as questions came up, kind of like, I want to say brainstorming, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
I've got superpowers, and I know there's more that I need to uncover,
Okay.
and I'm excited to do that.
Now let me ask you, did you do it all the way to the part where you burned those things that you saw as challenge?
I don't have incense, and
You don't need incense? You don't need incense for this.
So do I just light the candle?
Okay, so here's anybody else. Let me ask if anybody did that. Because I can see how my instructions are. Did anyone else?
I'm gonna mute myself.
Oh, that's fine. Did anyone else carry the instructions all the way out? Yeah, we still have the rest of the night. Okay, so just for clarity, and if you have any questions about what I'm saying, because I give it to you written, and then I had the audio, but it still doesn't mean I'm completely clear. So we journaled. Everybody should have journaled. How will I know when I have emerged powerful? Then today we were looking at asking a question: what's going to stop me from staying committed? What's going to stop me from really believing I can do this? Because I wanted your imagination to run wild in how you're going to know if you emerge powerful. I mean, just go completely wild. And within these 32 days, what would have changed that I've emerged powerful. So that's what you were journaling about. And then today I want you to say, now what holds me back from doing that? What's going to hold me back? Let's see, commitment. You know what? Those kids are going to stop me. Somebody's going to stop me. Something's going to interrupt me. I like to go out. I'm going to end up going out. I just can't commit, getting on Zoom meetings or opening up Facebook. I don't like Facebook like that. Or I don't know what else it might be. I've always say it just like a diet. I say I'm going to start on a diet and I never stick with it. That's not in me to commit. All those things, I want you to just think about what could possibly stop you from not only committing, but emerging powerful. Like if you decided, I'll know I'm emerged powerful because I would have started a new business, or I would be vegan, or I will drink more water. I don't know what your power is.
I will be winning.
And what does winning look like? So I want you to, I like that winning and how you'll be winning and what could cause you not to win. So that's where I want you to just go deep. And then I want you to put that aside and then talk about how you can turn your fears into superpowers. So Adrian, for example, how will you know you're winning? What's winning looks like?
Winning to me is not worrying about tomorrow.
Okay.
Basically having the substance that I need. Like once again, not worrying.
Not worrying about tomorrow.
Stop worrying. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, that's winning to me, when I could just go to bed and just know that I'm stable, everything's okay, my kids are okay, where, you know, and it'll probably be normal in somebody else's, you know, life, but that's winning to me.
Okay,
Just
cool. That's good. That's yours.
worry.
Yes, makes sense. So what could hinder you from feeling that way?
Okay, so let me see. Thinking about what brought the outcome of whatever situation, you know, dwindling on that, and looking at the cause and the effect, instead of looking at the outcome.
Okay. So what superpower do you need to be able to overcome that?
I think right now, I think my superpower is to have discernment about to have discernment of the intentions around me.
Okay, so increase intuition,
that
discernment. So yes, that would increase, that's your superpower. You can figure it all out right away. That would be
right away. I would just know.
Yeah, you can see, you can read a situation and know, so there's nothing to worry about because I know.
Yes.
All right, that's the superpower. Okay, now the thing about worrying about tomorrow, all that stuff, what you're going to do is get a dollar to a couple of dollars. You are going to go outside or have some kind of bowl where you can burn it. And you are going to first offer that money to your ancestors and your worries and say, I need you to take care of this for me. And this money that I'm burning is to pay off any debts for you, me, in all dimensions as you handle this for me. And I want you to take these worries and transmute them into my superpower. One of the superpowers is increased intuition, and I know what's going on, so there's nothing for me to worry about because I see it already. So why am I worried? Poof.
Yes.
That is so awesome.
And here's where I want you guys to understand everything that I share with you and give with you. The critical aspect of it all is intention.
Yes.
So that's why you want your imagination to run wild, because if you're giving it to your ancestors, well, you know, take care of this for me so I can feel better. You're punking out and you giving them some money. You say, look, I'm paying y'all for this. Take care of your business, your sadness, your worries and all that shit. And take care of mine too while you're at it. Here's some money. So when you get more advanced, if this is something that you want to incorporate, what you have in your stash, I'm sharing with you guys. When I have in my stash, in my arsenal, I can go and get it. I have something called ancestor money. I buy it and I burn it regularly.
I saw ancestor money online. I didn't know if that were, you know,
work. You have to pay for it. You have to buy it.
Course,
so you guys aren't using it. You don't know yet if this is something you want to do. So you have to buy it. So if you give them $2, $3 for it, you would have had to buy it anyway, right? So it's the energy behind it. You're saying, and remember we talked about the law of reciprocity. We don't go to them asking for something without bringing to them. So, and this. That's a whole nother story. We'll get into more deeper. But even if you don't even believe there's no such thing as ancestors, the energy of you saying, burn this shit and transmute it. And I'm willing to pay you for it. the energy of that
Mm.
is powerful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Makes sense? Yvonne,
Yeah.
you here? Because I know you had a question around that. Does that answer the question you had?
Yeah, I was
You
just
just-
laughing,
Oh,
but yeah, I mean, I believe in ancestors and I believe in past lives and all that, but I didn't understand really the concept of burning money when they're not in this realm and you're really not paying for anything. I just didn't really understand that, but I understand it's just the intention behind it.
It's the ritual. It's the ritual. That's why rituals, what's the
Mm.
spiritual ritual?
Okay.
So it's the energy, because you're saying this, they're saying, oh, y'all, please help me. You're like, I mean this so serious. Here, you take this. And here, the same thing, like I always bring food, plate of food to my ancestors. That's a regular thing for me. Coffee, liquor, all of that. I feed my ancestors because it's like, it's reciprocity. Right? And we know
So do
that
you bring it to your altar?
I sure do. Show
And how long do you leave
Oh.
it there?
till I feel like they say I'm done.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yes.
I've known other, nationalities that do that.
Well, we're going to get to that. Because
Yeah.
that's coming. That's all a part of this 32-day challenge, so you can experience the ashe. And if you hear the word ashe, when I say ashe, it's the power in something. The ashe. When you feel the ashe, when you get into this, when you give that money to them and you give that worry to them, I want your emotion to be all in there. I want you to tell them and say, look, I know you've been here on this journey before. You know how tough it is here.
Mhm.
You know what goes on here. You know this is not easy. And I couldn't be here without you. So first of all, I'm expressing gratitude to you.
Mm.
Because you did all kinds of things just so I could be here. Because them folks who came through the Middle Passage, they could have jumped ship.
Mm.
They could have said, F all this, I don't need to be nobody's slave. But they survived just for you, right? So you want to be in gratitude and you say, now you know about this journey. You know how tough it is. Take this for me and you transmute it. You know who can see behind in all realms.
Mm.
And pour into me what I need to be able to see and be confident. Even if your presence is what helps me feel more confident.
Mm.
Take this and handle this for me. And look, I got some money for you. Because I know you might have issues that you're trying to get rid of too. And this will pay some debts that you have, and let it pay my debts. And let it be an offering to handle this for me. Make sense?
Is ashe like amen?
It can be, and so it is. But most of the time you hear me say ashe, I'm talking about the essence, the power of something.
Behind it.
So
Okay.
the ashe in money, the ashe of money is an energetic force that can pay off.
I get it.
Hmm.
Okay.
Right? So, okay,
get it.
you'll hear me say that. So if you didn't get the challenge before, it might be a little clearer.
Mm.
And maybe when I tell these, because we're only meeting once a week, when I give these challenges, did anybody listen to the audio that I gave
Yep.
on the challenge?
No, I didn't.
Okay. All right, here's what I'm going to share with you. We're only meeting once a week. And the written explanation may not be as impactful as hearing it. So the reason I asked if anybody listened to it, because I'm trying to understand how I can make it clearer to you, right?
Mhm.
Let me see if I can see other people's faces there.
well, I listen to everything you post, and I did listen to it. But my only problem is I had a blockage today, and I couldn't take what was in my mind and put it on paper.
Okay,
Hmm.
so let's talk about, we need to, see, that's the kind of stuff you need to bring to the group, right? Because we're not doing one-on-one coaching, right? So if you've got a blockage, see, if we were doing one-on-one coaching, I'd say, well, we could spend the rest of the hour talking about what's blocking you and how you can overcome that. But you bring it to the group, and then somebody else may have that too. And we can talk about, how do you overcome it? How do you push through it? Okay, so remember the importance, because otherwise you hear, and if you're not going to play, you're gonna miss out on what can impact. Because all this, you know, I heard somebody say, "Oh, that sounds good. That's empowering. That sounds powerful." But if you don't do it, then it's just something that sounds good. See, your theme should be, I do the work. The biggest compliment, I have a couple of friends tell me, the biggest compliment I get is, P, you do the work. Because it's bullshit otherwise. See, many of us know about these laws and, you know, I should, yeah, feed your ancestors, take care of you, ain't doing shit. Then it's just, you know, that's glossy, cute talk. We don't have time for that. Not when you coming in and saying, I want to be more powerful. I want to see a change in my life. Then it means I have to be committed. So when I get a block, look, y'all, I got a block. I can't seem to write anything. You just started writing something. You just told your mind you're a liar. I can't write. So we have to start telling different stories. So that's one of your challenges, Yvonne. What can stop you from getting through this is, oh, I get blocks and I get in the funk and I get depressed and I can't do. Okay, that's my story. What story do you need as a superpower to get over it? Make sense? And the thing I want you guys to remember as I'm sharing this with you, if I had time to be in your ear all day, that's what we could talk about. But we could spend all our lives talking about it, and if you ain't gonna do the shit, then it's just like, oh, my auntie can say some powerful words, boy. Boy, she can talk some stuff. I'm not trying to be here to play those games. I'm serious. I'm for real. I'm committed to this, and I'm asking all of you to be in. Even as busy as you are, Yvonne Lee, and you have a good, stable life, and there's a lot of this that you may not need, but what I'm saying is, since you're in, try it and play. And I ask that of you all, and what I'll give in return is I'll give you my best, okay? But I'm not going to be available for you to call and text all day when you ain't doing your work, right? That's fair, right? Huh? All right, so in your pre-work, get a commitment letter to yourself. Say, you know, I'm committed. One of the things I'll give you, Destiny, that's the other Yvonne, so I don't get confused with the Yvonne's Destiny, is I'll give you as a commitment, I'd like you to develop the idea of, I'm going to write a new story. Let that be your theme. And somebody else may need that as a theme. And that's where we let our imagination run wild, because it's all in your head anyway. So if the story has been, I get blockages, why can't the story be, damn, I'm so creative. Every morning I wake up, a new thought comes to me and I got all this energy and I'm rocking and rolling and doing. Why you can't tell that story to yourself? Make a new story, make shit up. Because that's what fuels you to make it happen. You gotta start telling a new story. You know, I can't, my parents always getting in the way, somebody getting in the way, money is always, you know, stopping me from doing this. Man, I got all the money I need. Anything I want to do, I need to do. I always can't do it. And never stop the thing I wanted to do. Look how fine I dress all the time. My hair always flies. So I always got what I need. Get your story together. That is where your power is. That is where your power is. That is where your power is. It's in your words and your thoughts and your deeds. So, okay, we're good? Any questions, comments, concerns? Okay. Okay, so what I asked everybody here to do was to listen to Metaphysics 101 because I'm talking about universal laws. I talked about the law of reciprocity. Today we're going to understand the law of energy and oneness, because you're gonna see who you are and your connection, okay? These are items that I would like you to have. Make sure you have a journal. You gotta have a journal. I'm asking everybody to take a selfie in a place where the lighting can be duplicated. Take it before without makeup. You know why I'm doing this? Because I'm so bold as to say you're gonna transform even your outer countenance if you do this. Yeah, I'm the shit at 65, almost 66. Why? Because I do the work and I know I'm all of that. and I work on not worrying about the past or fretting about the future. I intentionally set my life to live in the present, right? It's by intention, it's design. We want you to have photos of your ancestors. You know what? Because you're gonna have an ancestor altar if you don't already have one. White candles, a pendulum. I showed you guys what a pendulum is. And if you can't get a pendulum and you got something like this, I recommend you get a pendulum because the things I'm giving you are tools you're going to use in your arsenal. Y'all want to see something? Watch this. Let me hear you say yes.
Yes, I see
I'm
it.
talking to the pendulum.
Yes.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh,
Oh.
Let me see your no. Did you notice the difference? It went yes one way and no the other way?
it goes back and forth and then side.
No, the yes goes to the right. That's for me. The no goes to the left. I will show you how to use your body as a pendulum. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yes,
Question,
yes, ma'am.
was what you showed, you said if you can't get a pendulum to get that, what exactly
This
is a
is a
pendulum?
daggone necklace.
Oh, okay,
There's a weight on the end. But if you get a pendulum, it'll be a crystal and it'll be
okay,
more powerful, more, able to pick up the energy better. And what you're gonna do is charge it to make sure you know who's doing the talking. Okay, and it's an accessory, an added tool. Okay,
where do you get a good one that you would like?
you're in Baltimore. There's a I think it's called Turning Wheel in White Marsh.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, it's a new age bookstore. You can get yourself.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll find it, thank you.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm thinking about getting some and putting them on my website. Incense, if you're able to get it. If not, don't worry about it. Large drinking water bottle, and when I say large, you can add this.
I have a question.
That challenge will be coming up.
Okay.
Okay, so we haven't started that. Flowers, you don't need the flowers now, but if you can get fresh flowers and flowers out your yard is good.
I have a plant.
I didn't say plant, I said flowers.
Okay.
You'll see why. Crystals and a space for meditation. Okay, these are the suggested tools. If there's something on here, it's like, you know what, my money's so funny, I can't even afford a sticky note. We got to work around.
Okay.
All right. We good?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to go into the lesson. Much of what I gave you was preliminary work, so you may not, get all of that on our future sessions. We'll do recaps and all. But this is the meat of what we're here to talk about today. The first deity is self.
Okay.
The first altar you are going to make is for you.
That makes sense.
Okay. You may have heard the God in you referred to as higher self, oversoul, the Holy Spirit, filled with the Holy Spirit in you? Jesus said, or do you not realize about yourselves that Jesus Christ is in you? No, Paul said that, but Jesus said, I am in you, you are in me. And we all say Jesus was God. And Jesus tried to tell everybody, look, what I have, you have, we're God's. But then they wanted to convolute it and say, no, that's blasphemy. And he kept telling y'all, everything I do, you can do. I walk on water, you walk on water. I heal people, you heal people. God in me, God in you. Call him daddy, I call him daddy. And we still try to say, oh no, but he said. So again, the concept, the idea that Jesus was trying to tell you is that that power is in you, right? In Yoruba, we call it Ori.
O-R-I.
Yes,
Or
pronounced Ori. Now, traditionally, all forms of religion, religious practices, what do you do for a God?
Worship,
Praise.
right?
Worship, honor, adore, pray to. Huh? Okay, I want you to do something. Take your hands. Put it on your head. Take a deep breath. Do you feel that? If you are honoring, if you place your hands as if you were placing your hands on a deity, on a God self, you may feel energy. You may have probably even calmed yourself. You know, when people get upset, the first thing they do is they grab their head. So when we recognize that we are our God self, and God should be adored and worshiped and treated very special, then we begin honoring ourselves in that manner. You see, I believe that we consciously made this journey here. And we were in heaven, we looked down and said, I want that family, I want to go through all this. Because I want to feel what it feels like, to feel like I don't have any power or that I'm separate from God, and see how I can come back and find myself back. So that's what you're awakening to. And most religions, spiritual practices, have a way to honor and worship as a symbol, right? So that's why we set up an altar for ourselves. The first altar, and just so y'all can know what Yoruba does, my Ifa practice. The next shrine I'm going to get, there's a difference between an altar and a shrine. The next shrine I'm getting is an Ori shrine. And shrines are consecrated. An altar is like a symbol, a place that, where it's symbol, it's worship, and adored, but it's the symbol. A shrine is saying that's it. That is actually it. And it's consecrated. Whatever method is used to consecrate. So you guys, all of us, I have an Ori altar now. I'll get a shrine later, but you all will have an altar, and your altar will have a picture of you. You'll bring in flowers. Right now, the flowers in my altar, those are fake. I might keep a nice little glass of wine there, nice scents, something that smells good. I light a candle for myself every day. I light incense for myself every day. And every morning, this is my routine. I have a song I sing to myself. I've got a river of life flowing out of me, makes the lame to walk and the blind to see, opens prison's doors, sets the captives free. I've got a river of life flowing out of me, Spring up, ocean, within my soul. Spring up, ocean, and make me whole. Spring up, ocean, and give to me that life abundantly. I sing that to myself 5 times every morning.
Wow.
I take water and I bless myself. Water is life. Cool water to keep a cool head. Water, which is the flow of life, the essence of life. Water, which has no enemies and provides nourishment and essence of life. Give me clear direction. And I ask my Ori. I tell my Ori to be blessed. Give me good guidance. Give me good direction. See, that's my God self. How am I ask somebody else for help outside of me if I am not honoring and worshiping me? Right?
Right.
So I do that in the bathroom, and then when I come out after I brush my teeth. And I will tell you how I have expanded it. And this is things that we'll build on. Like I have some rose water Oshun gave me when I wash my face and I spray my face. I acknowledge my beauty. And I talk to myself because a message I got, I didn't know this or acknowledge this, knew it, but didn't intentionally play with it, that there is power in beauty. And so we just think it's, it's this little auxiliary thing we have. There's power. Y'all know, you already see. People walk around thinking they're beautiful, get shit done, get favor, right? Am I lying? Where's the lie?
No lie.
And I didn't say they were more beautiful. I said people walk around knowing they're beautiful. See, Oshun was brave, even told me when I fool with my makeup brushes, she said, that's a wand, baby. That's a magic wand. Know what you're doing, know what you're working with. So that's the ashe of the makeup and the makeup brush. So I'm intentional when I'm doing it. I'm enhancing my beauty because there's so much power. Boy, when I go out there, I get all kind of favor. Ashe.
Okay, so I have a question, Patsy,
Uh-huh.
about putting water on your hair. What if you don't want to get your hair wet?
Then dip your dip finger and do like that. Okay. Okay. Be intentional. So you may want, like, I see your hair, you've got a part there, right? You can find a part and dip. Right? Be intentional because this is your crown. This is God, your God self. And it loves that idea of fresh, cool water. Now, as you become more creative, that's a part of Yoruba tradition. And even baptism, even christening, what they use.
Right, water.
So there's a lot of ashe in that, right? So that's what we're calling forward. And I call it forward daily.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Okay, so I had my hair cut really short. I used to be real particular about how I wanted it done and everything. Don't touch my hair and all this stuff, right? But because it's so short, my boyfriend can massage it. And man, I never knew how good that felt. It's
He's awakening your crown chakra. He's awakening. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know if anybody's on TikTok. I made this quick little video. I'm gonna show it to you, and I'm gonna tell you what somebody told me. And it's funny how that ashe works. It's funny because when this woman, I don't even know her. I don't know if we're friends on Facebook, but we must be because she inboxed me. Wait. Okay, wait. All right, come on, TikTok. Close on. TikTok. Can y'all see it?
Oh yes.
You know what I was,
Absolutely.
you can't hear what I was saying, but I said, yes, what I said yesterday, I said, when you wake up in the morning, smile to yourself. That's how you greet a God. You smile to yourself.
Mm.
She texted me. Let me tell you what this woman told me. I don't know her from Joe Blow. Again, she may follow me. But this is how powerful intention can be. She said, because she wanted me to, she said, can you send me a copy of that? Because on Facebook, it'll be gone. And I said, oh, it's on TikTok. Thank you. She said, I'm an empath. It's the energy. It's the power behind your eyes, your whole entire energy. And when I watch it, I feel lots of energy in my crown chakra.
Mm.
She said, but it makes me fearful and want to run away. I'm extremely pulled to the video like a magnet, though. Her crown chakra was opening up because I told her, smile to yourself. That's how you wake up with guidance. So when the whole idea yesterday, when we smile to ourselves, I didn't say turn around, smile to your partner in the bed. I said, give yourself a big smile because you're saying, you're smiling, you're honoring the God self. So that's what that is all about. Yvonne Lee, does that make sense when you say, well, what are we doing? Why are we praying to an altar? I can't hear you.
Yes, it does make perfect sense now.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I couldn't explain it bit by bit, trying to email it to you, talking to text. So Ori, literally meaning head, refers to your spiritual intuition and destiny. So look, Adrienne, your ability to have an increased intuition, and that increased intuition always tell you things out there are not right, personal. It's the reflective spark of human consciousness embedded into the human essence. And it's personified as an Orisha of its own. So from the Yoruba tradition, like Amoshun, all kind of energetic forces, which we label as deities. Well, the first, other than God who created it all, the primary Orisha is you. You don't need a priest to ordain it. You don't need nobody to tell you. You have permission to go to it, make an altar, talk to it. That's you. That's why I say if you decide, Yvonne, you know what my Ori told me, I don't need water on that. It told me if I just tap it, that's good enough. You may find that. But I invite you to try and play with the water first. And then when you sit down, you and your Ori might have a conversation, might tell you, oh, that part of your hair, I'm going to keep straight. It won't even bother you. You're going to find you and your Ori will be like this. You'd be like, Ori, should I get the chicken or the fish? Chicken. Oh, okay. Okay. Human beings are able to heal themselves both spiritually and physically by working with the Orishas to achieve a balanced character, or Iwa Pele, working with the primary force within you. There's a wonderful book that I pulled out and I started working with it. I did put it back. And it's even better than Louise Hay has a book about you can heal yourself, heal your body.
Oh, yeah.
This is your mind. I mean, the statistical measurements are mind-boggling. Balanced character, you're in alignment with your divine self. That's why you want to continue to worship, because when you're feeling all of sorts discombobulated, because you're over here, over there, you're over here saying, come on, honor me. In our tradition, and I'm a priestess, yes, but you don't even need to be a priestess to do that. We have a special format that we feed our Orishas with intention. Our Oris with intention, a plate of elements that we have, and we literally feed our Ori. That's how divine you are. Okay? And when you said, Camille, you were particular about who you let touch your hair, that's because something you said, I can't let anybody fool me around with my God self. So Orisha be worshiped like an Orisha when things are not going right. Go to your Ori. Tell me. You know, I do like this because there's a divination practice where we like to divine to Ori with coconut shells. And see, all this is advanced stuff. I'm giving you all what you're doing now is a basic. You get into this, you start seeing movement, then you may be ready for more and more. But this is something that basic, because honestly, you saw what I had on my dresser. If somebody came in my bedroom, they wouldn't know that was a daggone altar. That's my business, right? To make things right should be appeased, so we make offerings to our Ori. And your Ori knows your destiny. So higher self, oversoul, God is in me, destiny, set up the altar. That's the Ori. And this is something that I want for the 32 days. Every challenge will say, reach your Ori, reach your altar, your Ori and your altar. I do both in the bathroom. I say my prayers. I have on my site Ogun protection oil. That Ogun is the Orisha of iron, of steel. He's a powerful sucker. When you want something to protect you, what can penetrate steel? Iron. So he gave me a protection oil. And that's why I feel protected and confident with all this mess going on. That's what I use to feed my Ori every day. Or bless my Ori. Okay? Questions, comments, concerns, feedback, what y'all say?
Question.
Yes.
The cowrie beads, what were they for? Because I can't decide if I'm going to get beads or the cowrie shells.
Who's talking?
Camille.
Hey, you hiding, girl. I didn't mean to bring it up when we were talking. How many did I tell y'all to get?
I'm not sure if you were specific, just cowrie
25.
shells.
25.
25.
I'll tell you why.
25.
You're not going to get
Okay.
it as a challenge tomorrow, but you'll get it probably as a challenge Sunday. So I showed you guys my cowrie shells, and you can use pennies, you can use dimes, you can use nickels, you can use beads. I like
Okay.
cowrie shells because when I first started doing this, I was doing a challenge for abundance, and cowrie represents money.
Okay.
So that's why I like cowrie shells.
Okay.
Also, cowrie, again, I'm giving y'all some traditional African religion stuff, you know. So take it as you will. Yemoja, who is the nurturer, the mother, Orisha, mother of fishes, meaning she's the mother of all in the water, ocean, or cowrie shells, right? So that would be good for us because that would symbolize her nurturing us. But say if you got some Mardi Gras beads, Adrian, because that's all you have around there, and you took 20 of
I got kidney beans.
Okay, so I'm going to show you what I was saying about Mardi Gras beads, and then you can figure out how you're going to use kidney beads. I think those Mardi Gras
You
beads.
don't have to get them. I'm gonna drive out there in the morning. I got something for you.
Oh, okay, good. But I'm just saying, I want y'all to understand how you take the ashe of something. When you think of Mardi Gras beads, what do you think of with Mardi Gras?
Fun.
Well, the commercial way is fun and collecting.
What do
But-
you think of when you think of Mardi Gras beads? You.
I think that they're worshiping the gods of the float, basically.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I think of. I'm gonna tell you what I think of. I ain't that deep. When I think of Mardi Gras beads, I think of fun. Throw me something, mister. Having a good time, having something around your neck, and we festive, and we gonna party and have a good time.
Good.
So
That's
if I had those,
because that's
if
what
I
it's
had
supposed
that,
to be.
if I had that, that's the Ashe I got in my hand. It's a good
Good,
time about
okay.
to happen here. So that's what I'm saying. It's not that deep. It's really, think of the energy that comes with it, right?
I see it.
So if you got kidney beans, what's the energy with kidney beans?
It's just what I had.
No, but now but I want you to think of the Ashe.
But
If I say,
I see it wouldn't have been the same energy.
No.
It wouldn't have
Tell
been the
me.
same energy behind the kidney beans and the Mardi Gras beans.
No, I want you to understand this. And this is the stuff we knew as children. We forgot this. Every darn thing has energy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, think of kidney beans. That's red beans, right? Red beans and rice, right?
Yeah.
What's the energy behind that? Y'all about to get in New Orleans.
Nourishment.
Tradition.
Tradition.
Ancestors.
Yeah, every Monday. Yeah.
Ancestors.
Yes. As long
Health.
as I know. Yes.
So if you're holding kidney beans, you got your ancestors with you.
Yeah. I didn't think about it like that. I was thinking about things to count, and because I didn't have the
We're going to
ladder.
use it. We are going to use it to count, but I'm giving you guys a lesson on understanding the intention with everything. So if all I can find are kidney beans, is like, well, my people and my ancestors have been having red beans and rice on Mondays since as long as they could remember. It was nourishment. It was fulfilling, because you're full when you eat a plate of red beans.
Mm-hmm.
It's tradition. So I've got the Ashe of my ancestors in my hand. So the reason I say, I'll tell you guys more about why we have 25 and 2. Let's do mantras, and you want to do them 108 times. So if you got 20 and I've got 5, right? I have 25. I have 25. 25. 25, I have 30. Shoot, 30. That's right. I forget. So if I do 25 4 times in the bowl, like, I am beautiful, I am powerful, I am beautiful, I am powerful. I'm saying that 25 times. Then after I said it 25 times, once I put it in the other jar, then I just have to do it 3 more times for the 25, and I need 1 more for the 8. So I'll demonstrate. Y'all might not have got one, but we're jumping ahead. Okay, so that's what that is about. But that was a quick lesson in Ashe. Y'all got what I was saying? That's what Ashe means.
Okay.
You look for the power, the essence in everything. One of the things I've come to realize, y'all, we got interactive going on tonight. We didn't have this last night. If ever you see a thorn bush, well, roses are beautiful, right? So we know that's beauty and sweet smell, but they have thorns. Anytime you see a plant with thorns, that's a good protective plant. So if you ever need an herb to protect yourself, go look for something thorny and make up a tea because who's going, when you're around a thorny plant, you ain't going, you're not going to fool with it because you don't want to get pricked. Like out by my window, I have a big old thorn bush, and they say put that by your window because burglars can't come. I'm not going to come through that. That's the Ashe. I get lessons and stuff. All right, so this is on the page. You have your altar, bless your crown chakra or your Ori daily with the fresh water, so you can have some petals, flower petals. You can put some honey in there or essential oil, and just, so even if you dip it, honor your Ori, acknowledge it, pray to it. You got, look, Destiny, I have a block. Oh, Ori, open up my pathways, clear the idea of blockages, and give me vision, give me enthusiasm, set me on the course to do this. That's what you do. You go to God's self, right? I got a whole lot to do in the morning. Ori, come on, work through me with this list of stuff. And I don't feel like doing it. Energize me. I told y'all were going to emerge powerful. You thought I was playing, huh? So you have your answer for when you have a blockage now, Yvonne?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And here are the items that we said for your altar. Something special. Okay. Any questions? Anybody have any questions? We're good? Yvonne Lee, you good? You staying with us?
The water in the bowl with the sugar, I mean the honey and all the other stuff. Are we supposed to redo that every day, or how do you do that? Because I got a big bowl.
Okay, so you can decide. I honestly, to tell y'all where I am, well, right now I'm using that Ogun, right? Before I use that Ogun, I would just run water and say Omi Tutu, Oni Tutu, Ile Tutu. Those are some Yoruba words to bless. But I would suggest for you, if you have a bowl, to put it now at your altar and let the Ori, the altar, charge it for you and let that be the water. You bless yourself.
Okay, so if I transfer it into like a spray bottle, that'll be okay.
You don't need to put it in this. Here's what I'm going to recommend. Like, if you even have something this small, a little bowl of water with some fresh flowers and essence in there, and you're able to keep it at that altar, you're recognizing this is an altar. I'm asking my altar to charge it up, infuse it even more heavily. So now when I touch myself with it, it's infused with that essence.
Okay.
So if you're putting honey in your water, what are you saying to the honey when you're putting, what ashe are you calling for? Let me hear from somebody who hadn't talked yet. Everybody's talked, huh? Anybody, what would be the ashe you would call forth from honey?
Sweetness.
Sweetness. Make my day sweet. Huh? If you put flowers in there, what are you calling for? I'm sorry?
I said I put honey in my water. I said I put honey in my water, and the thought in my mind was, you know, making it healthy for me, good for me.
Okay, honey is healthy. And you live long life, prosperous and healthy. So when I put the honey in there, sweetness and health. That's the ashe you see. What else? So with the flower, what's the ashe with the flower?
That you're honoring yourself.
What is the ashe of a flower? Say a rose. Let's say a rose. What's the ashe, the power of a rose?
Love.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. What else?
I would put, if I had it, I would put beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay. Can anybody else think of another ashe for a flower?
You get flowers when you want to show someone you love them.
Love. Yes.
Life.
Life. It's a symbol of beauty, of love, of friendship, of adoration. Because when you see a big bouquet of flowers, what you say, oh my goodness, adore, right? Attracting good people when you want to win favor with somebody. So favorable people, winning favor. So when you put things in your water, you call forth that ashe. So what I want, the takeaway is everything is intentional.
Okay.
Essential oil, I like orange oil because oranges are juicy and nourishment and abundance. And Oshun loves oranges. Prosperity, energizing, vitamin C, nourishment, right?
I didn't put it in the water, but I have a little glass container filled with the mini oranges. I wasn't sure how to do that.
Yeah, I didn't understand your oranges. Why did you use oranges? What do they do?
Because I saw on a list oranges or orange oil, and so I thought and in California, when they're honoring their ancestors, they do it just the way I did it. They they get oranges and they put it in a bowl or a box and they put it on their ancestors' graves. And and that's just how it came to me in my mind.
Okay, so if you're thinking about a grave, take those oranges off that altar quick, fast.
No,
and in
I
a
don't
hurry.
think of it as
Quick,
I
fast.
don't-
No, you did. You do. You right now, that's the association you have. And that's not for your ancestors. There's no, you should do not have anybody who's dead on your Ori altar, and nothing that symbolizes death. Take that off
Okay.
quick, fast, and in a hurry.
No, there's
Why?
nothing that
Why
symbolizes
are
it.
we doing
I'm
that?
moving them now.
But why are we doing that? I'm asking, why are we doing that, y'all?
Because we're alive.
We're alive, why else?
I don't know.
I'm
I
not
want a
sure.
long, healthy life. I ain't ready to go nowhere, so I don't need nothing that symbolizes death around me on my shrine, on my altar.
Okay.
Because when you put, oh, this is for the ancestors, this symbolizes death, this is what they have at the graveyard. You know, you already, I'm ready to go there and be with them. Head to the Lord. So that's what I'm saying. Be intentional with everything. That's how you awaken the power. See, when we talked about Ori, we talked about God's self. What I want you guys to come to understand, because I put that in the description, we're going to learn about nature elements to augment the God in us. So everything in nature is God. And it has an energy surrounding it. And often it's the energy we attach or the energy, the ashe that it comes with. So right now, your energy attachment to oranges is death. So you don't want, unless you're trying to get out of here, but if your prayer to your Ori is like long life, long healthy life, then don't confuse the issue with putting the symbol that's graveyard on there.
Okay.
It's that serious. Make sense, Camille? Charlene, you here or you just nosy? You've been awfully quiet. She was here last night. Make sense, Yvonne Lee?
Yeah, I did it wrong because I put my dead father, mother, grandmother, everybody is on there.
That is not this altar. This is life, longevity, health, prosperity, happiness in this dimension, in this world. And when you make an ancestor altar, you realize you don't put nothing of you on there.
Okay.
Let the dead be
So
in
that's
their
a
realm.
whole different thing.
Yes, let the dead be in their realm, right? But this is life. Right. Or we love that. So everything about life in this dimension is there. Don't put anything that I didn't tell y'all y'all trying to jump the gun. Y'all want to mix up ancestor altar, Ori altar. There's not one word here. Only thing I told y'all about the ancestors was to burn some money for them when you were doing that superpower. But I ain't say nothing about ancestors on this Ori altar. Nothing about the dead, the names of the dead, putting that on there. No. So quick, fast, in a hurry. Handle that. Because energy is real.
I removed the oranges.
And say cancel, delete. As a matter of fact, you don't have any incense or anything to burn, clean it, wash it down, and start all over. You too, Yvonne.
Okay.
Wash it down. It's that serious. Because
I'm gonna bring some to her tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring her some incense tomorrow.
Incense, and if you have Florida water is a
I
good
got that.
cleanser.
I'm gonna take good care of her.
Okay, so wash
You
it
just
all.
text me your address, Adrian.
Okay, so wash it down and start. Camille, have you started setting yours up, Camille? Your Ori altar, have you gotten that far yet?
No, I haven't. That was my plan for tomorrow.
Okay, so but you understand, you're clear. We don't put nothing that look like death on our Ori altar.
Yes, yes.
And I'd rather you probably have fake flowers than dead flowers even.
So okay, I could get fake flowers.
or change the flowers because everything on Ori should be pertaining to life, health, longevity.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
when you get good, you can juice that sucker up for prosperity. You can juice that sucker up for to attract something sweet and good and juicy to you, you know, and I'm talking about like, you know, a sexual mate or whatever, you know, you can start talking to that Ori to do things for you. What? That's where you start making the magic happen. You can start playing some games there. Who is it? Who's singing on my door? Oh, somebody's at my door. Okay, so you got that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pizza. I didn't know it was coming. So y'all got that? We good? Adrian, you're cracking up
So
laughing.
what are the so okay, I did. What are the oranges and the orange oil? I don't have orange oil, but I
Don't
do
worry
have
about it.
orange.
Okay, so I was saying it really would be better orange oil, but just don't worry about oranges for now. Eventually, on the line, you guys are going to be doing spiritual baths.
Okay. Oh,
So
good.
we'll talk.
Okay.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
but but the thing about it is, Miss Destiny, you can't be telling me, well, I got a block and I couldn't do this and I couldn't do that. And see, because
I'm gonna make myself do this. I'm gonna do it.
This
I'm
the
going
coach
to
coming
do
out,
this.
y'all. Yvonne Lee and Camille. This is the coach as well as I coming out with those two. They ain't come out. I ain't trying to have them around here playing no foo-foo. Oh, this is cute stuff. Let me foo-foo this. Wait, that's not this ain't that.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna do the work.
I'm
I
serious.
promise you, I'm
Do the
gonna
work.
do the work.
Play, when I say play, but be all in to play, okay? That's what I'm asking you, okay? So we got some good things lined up. So let's see, I think, and I'll say this was the homework for today. We went over that. And unless you guys have something more you want to share, ask, or need, I'll have tomorrow's lesson posted. I would give y'all a peep at it, but you guys are behind already. I told you it was gonna come
I'm
fast.
gonna work on that tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna come fast.
It's coming.
Good. Yeah, and I mean I appreciate where you all are, and it helps me. So I'm what you just shared with me means that when I see pictures or see things, I have to ask more questions because I didn't want to be rude and say, why you got oranges on there? But now I see we need to peel back, and that's why it's important to come into the group and share. So because you're only getting the lesson once a week, I want you guys to get as much out of it as you can with what we're going.
I have one quick question.
Yes.
Can we burn sage to take all the negative energy away from the altar with the dead people?
Sage is perfect. Sage is perfect.
Okay.
But in addition to the sage, go ahead and wipe it down and start all over, and energetically clear it, and then burn your sage and all that. I started falling in love with these Palo Santo.
Oh, I have one of those.
Yeah, I love how they're good cleansers as well. So yeah.
So I could break this down and just create it again.
Yeah, and I probably should have told all of you to make sure you clean the area. And one of the things for the ancestors altar, I want you to get up and have a white cloth to go over the table or whatever.
Okay.
Yvonne, you ready to close it out, dear? I see you standing up. Y'all ready to close it out?
Yes.
Are we good? All hearts are happy?
Yes, thank you for the enlightenment,
Yes.
the insight.
Welcome. Well, it's a joy to me to do this, and I just even get more excited when I know that you all are actually doing it because, like I told you, there's no doubt in my mind you're shifting. You're already shifting because your intentions start making it so. So I'm excited for all of you. So we're just going to close. It's not going to be a meditation. It's going to be a quick prayer. Well, a form of meditation. So just get grounded again. Take a couple of deep breaths. Inhale and exhaling. And on the inhale, we're just filling up with gratitude. And the exhale, we're letting go of fear and doubt. Filling back up with more gratitude. Recognizing the power in gratitude, the joy in gratitude, and releasing fear and non-commitment. And back to gratitude as we honor ourselves and thank ourselves for saying yes, 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 because just by saying yes, it's already done. Grateful for the energy that surrounds us from our Ori, our spiritual tribe, our ancestors who are so happy to augment and be with us and to show up. And grateful to each other for sharing and showing up. So we just say thanks. Ashe. Amen.
Amen.
All righty, y'all.
Wow.
Till next time, stay tuned.
Thank
I'm gonna have
you.
another challenge, so y'all better stay up late tonight and get caught up.
Okay.
Thank
All right,
you.
love y'all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good evening, ladies.
Good evening. See you later.